It's not really morning for everybody, right? It is 11 o'clock almost Central Time and noon in the Eastern Time, but for me, it's not 10 o'clock yet. So, good morning. I thought, man, I'm doing good this morning because my phone, because we're in this house that's like so freaking old, right? It has no plugs in it. There's no plugs in the bathroom. So if you need to blow dry your hair, you out of luck. Um, but there's no plugs, and there's only two plugs in the bedroom, and one's really far away from the bed. So I haven't put any extension cords in. Anyways, so my phone charges in the office here. So I set the alarm for 7:30 this morning because I had something I wanted to do this morning. And lo and behold, I thought, man, I'm doing good. I'm up before my alarm goes off. I am rocking it this morning. It was almost 9 o'clock. I slept through my alarm because I couldn't hear it was in the other room. And I think I actually incorporated it into a dream at one point. And I'm like, oh yeah. So yeah, I gotta play. But it's okay because I worked my ass off yesterday. I yesterday I had class, tarot class last night with Tanya Lee. I wasn't teaching the class; I was taking the class. It was a fantastic class. Super excited! Look, there she is. Super excited about it. I'm going to try and do my homework today, and amongst some other things I need to do. Um, but I cleaned my house yesterday, which is a lot because we just moved in and we just had a crystal sale and it looked like a warehouse. There was boxes everywhere, styrofoam everywhere, everything. The kitchen table was in pieces. And so I'm like, okay. So yesterday I hung curtains throughout almost the whole house and I put the kitchen table together, broke everything down, cleaned everything, washed the floors. So when Sam got home yesterday from work, the house was clean. And isn't there something to be said for that? Oh, is that what we're going to talk about? Isn't there something to be said for that energy, right? That energy. Oh, wait till you guys see what I just did here a bit ago. I got on with the distributors a bit ago. I found obsidian kittens. Obsidian kittens and a great big huge green jade dragon head that's sitting up like, oh my gosh, I went nuts. I sent Sam a message and I'm like, sorry, not sorry. I went shopping. Mm. Obsidian dragonflies. Hi, Allie Rose Brock. What else did I get? Obsidian dragonflies. Um, oh, come on, Lisa. You got something else. It was so super cute. I got some Buddha heads at Obsidian. Most of the stuff that I was searching in was black obsidian. So it's great. I have obsidian right here. This is my tarot, my oracle deck. Like this is my library up here. So I keep my obsidian back up here. So if you get obsidian, or as Tanya says, put some selenite. Did you say selenite? No, clear quartz crystal next to your crystals to keep them nice and clean as well. So there's different things you can. Grass skirt. Aloha? Are we going alohaing? Are we going alohaing? What? Look at me. We're going aloha. Wait. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it so much every day, every way. Love you guys so much. I was checking to see if Lori Spears is on here. She should be sleeping. She's in the Aloha time zone. So if you guys are on Lori Spears, she's posting pictures. That's where she is. She's in Kona on the Big Island of Hawaii, right? So I was like, grass skirt, what? Oh no, that's not what I was doing. It's not hula, Allie. You're killing me, man. Okay. So what else did I get? I bought a couple different things and I was like, must have, must have, must have, must have, must have. But they're all carvings. Everything that I bought is a carving. So we have cats coming. We have I didn't get any Anubis. There was Anubis, but I got the Buddhas. I got the great big dragon head that might not make it into the sale. I'm not sure. I should go back and get the other one. Buford's good. He's in here. But Sam is going to Ohio without me. We're not going to take the chance of him going up and down the steps to the Suburban. So he is going to, I'm staying here with the dogs. It's amazing what we do for our pets, isn't it? But yesterday, cleaning the house, when he come home, I was like, I felt like, okay, guys, don't take this the wrong way. I felt like the guy that took the trash out, right? Doesn't the house look good? Doesn't the house look good? He's like, baby, the house looks great. Like, I worked hard. I worked really hard. Like, dinner's ready. So, but it's something about having everything in place. Yes, yes, yes. Um, the fact that I have my cards, I put them up here last night, right before tarot class, because I needed to feel settled. Now, my desk isn't clean, but I needed my stuff in my space. So there is something to be said, you guys, for if you feel like your room and energy room, no, your energy in your room is off, kind of sit back and look and see what it is about it that is, what are you doing out of bed, Lori? It's 5:55 in the morning. Oh, jet lag, right? Good morning. We were talking about your aloha. Um, so sit back, try to figure out what it is about your room that doesn't feel like it meshes and change things. My mom used to change the furniture all the time, drove us all absolutely insane. But I can understand why, because the energy in our house when I was growing up was nothing short of shit and chaotic. So she was always trying to find a way to make things feel more comfortable. And what she didn't realize was it wasn't maybe necessarily the furniture, just the energy in the whole house. But she thinks I'm crazy, so it's all right. Oh, look, Allie is so domestic. She loves to clean lately. Can anybody guess why Allie Rose Rock likes to clean lately? Can anybody throw a hand up in the air and say, I know why Allie Rose Rock is cleaning? So your sister Sharpay is having issues. She's falling a lot and running into walls. If she's older, it could be old dog syndrome. Oh, going blind is a big deal too, yeah. Vedra, nesting period. Allie Rose Rock looks like she has swallowed a watermelon. She's nesting. She's nesting. She's so cute. She stays, it's like this is her second pregnancy, right? And she stays so skinny and she just is nothing but skinny and baby. And she's adorable. Those damn seeds. You ate those watermelon seeds? So, anywho, oh, I gotta keep that. I gotta know where those are. See, this is why my desk needs to be clean. I'm still situating, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so okay, we're gonna pull from this deck today. I, matter of fact, didn't even know I had this deck. But it's Crystal Spirits, and let's see what we feel like we're gonna do here. Huh, didn't even know we had this one. The sunrises on the island are gorgeous. Are you gonna make it down to the Black Sand Beach? Do you have to go to the Black Sand Beach, Lori? That's where all the sea turtles pull up. The sea turtles nest on the, I don't know if they nest there, but they rest there. And send pictures. The sunrises, did I get pencils? Not yet. No, I went to a store and I was grocery shopping. And I thought, most stores, pencils, right? They have a little bit of something. I mean, all I wanted was a stinking pencil. And she looks at me like, there's no pencils here. At the grocery store, there's no pencils here. Obviously was not at Walmart, right? I discovered last night in the class that Tanya was teaching that I shuffle very masculine. I shuffle from the right hand to the left hand. I didn't know that. It's something we learn, right? We learn something every day. Every day we learn something. Good morning, Vicki. I'm waiting. Vicki, the green sand beach on the Big Island is very, very difficult to get to. The black sand beach is a state park. You should just be able to pull right up to the black sand. But the green sand beach is like, I don't know that I would do that again to go to the green sand, because while it's really cool and there's only a couple places on the planet that have green sand, and by the way, I think there's now 2 black sand beaches on the Big Island because the volcano just created a new one. Maybe not go that one yet. But the green sand, I think I come back out of that one with whiplash and a severe PTSD situation, because it is very traumatic to get there. They take you in these these vehicles that are just not safe. And they like jump in, and there's no air conditioning. There's 20 people in a van with no shocks. It's horrible. It was an interesting experience. Lori, are you going to go jump off the pier? That's the rite of initiation. You know, you need to go jump, not the pier, but off the cliff. Everybody does it. I'm kidding. Not everybody does it. I looked at it and went, hell of that. I don't know if it was the jump, because I did jump off a cliff in Jamaica. I don't know if it was the jump or the ladder climb up the sheer cliff that I'm like, I'm going to pass out halfway up this. It was much bigger than the one in Jamaica. It's really big. It's really big, and it's out by the black sand beach. But it's a jump off point. Maui, you were thinking Maui? I haven't been up that one. I haven't been to Maui. Just the Big Island, and love it that the people next door are working. Can you guys hear that? I don't know what the hell they're doing. Just Maui and Oahu. I want to go to Molokai. Should we have something on Molokai? Let's go to Molokai. Now, if we do anything in Hawaii, it'll probably have to be on Oahu. Yeah, she's a great teacher. She's a great teacher. If we do anything in Hawaii, it'll probably have to be on Oahu because of Trina. I know Trina, and many of us know Trina, and she has the ins and outs. And probably on the Big Island as well. Going to a village waterfall, the King's birthplace today and tomorrow. Stargazing, absolutely perfect place for that. And sunset tomorrow. There is also, if you go, if you Google it, there is a place where they have set up a welcome area for extraterrestrials. I believe it's on the Big Island. Okay, so I love that they chose this moment to saw concrete next door. Right? It's all good. So, this is a new deck for me. I probably, maybe I pulled from it. I don't know. We're going to pull this card because this one just jumped out. But it's Crystal Spirits. Right? Oh, where's the camera? There it is. Crystal Spirits. Colette Baron Reed. I like her stuff. I don't know why I'm not aware of this deck. Asking for some love and light to my daughter. She had her biopsy today. Absolutely sending love and light, Stace. Been sending love and light for the last couple days, actually. So here's the card that we're going to pull. I have no idea, and I'm going to just we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. If everybody could share one time, that'd be perfect. Kitties for Tanya. They are the cutest black obsidian cats. They're probably about this big, and they're sitting there, and then they have one paw up, and they're cleaning themselves. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. They're so cute. I saw them, and I'm like, sold. Okay, here's our card. Big spite. Big spite. This almost takes my breath away a little bit. This kind of makes me think of, oh man, sometimes it's this is a collective reading for everybody, right? It's time to sit back, you guys. Sit back and look. And this is why we started talking about cleaning your room and cleaning your area, cleaning up the energy. Sit back, take a nice deep breath, and start to look at the areas. Oh, thank you. Okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, get this information. Ooh, so you guys, if you can, depending on your physical limitations, sit up nice and straight, maybe not right now, take some time to do it later, and just fill your gut, not your lungs. So I want you to take that breath all the way down into your gut, below your belly button. Just fill the whole body. I want you to blow that belly up and fill it with air and oxygen. And just, what you're doing is circulating. You're circulating and getting rid of the old stagnant crap that we have held, right? We hold it within us. And then I want you to exhale. Great big exhale. And bring everything up as if you're pulling up your muscles to the middle of your back. Do that a couple times and then loosen your body out and feel where you feel discomfort. If you can move your energy around, bring that circulation through and relax your body, what you've done is you've created a little tension in your body when you're in and out. And then when you relax, you should be able to tell where you're holding stress. You're jumping off into the river, that doesn't count. It doesn't count, but I'd love to come do that. That'd be fun. What I need to do is go to Florida and have absolutely nothing to do. Absolutely nothing to do, which is never going to happen, by the way, because I always have to find something to do. It's just me. It's just the way I am. Sam was lecturing me last night on, we were sitting at the kitchen table and I come up with like 4 different things I need to do. And he went, would you stop already? And I went, what? He goes, you just listed 4 things you need to do, like big things you need to do. And I'm like, yeah, Allie, you are gestational. If all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? Depends on the bridge. No, I don't. It's not that I need a personal assistant. I think I need to get back into a really steady meditative practice and bring my energy down, because my brain doesn't stop. Like, I was laying in bed last night, I had to stop myself from saying, he was almost asleep and I knew it, and I had something I wanted to do and I went, right? Womb fruit can go later. That's right. The womb fruit can go later. I'm all about taking Henry to Disney, man. Like, give us a couple years. We're going to Disney. What are you going to do when you win? I'm going to Disneyland. Okay. Obscure movie reference. Who knows where it's from? What are you doing when you win? I'm going to Disneyland. Who knows what it is? It's super, super stupid and obscure. You like to do word search and dancing. Hey, that's great. Right? We need to have hobbies too. When is Allie due? We should do it. Allie, you want to do an intuitive thing on the page? See if who can guess your due date? Who can guess when you go? Let's do it. How does this close? What am I doing wrong? What is different here? Oh, there we go. What if there's a magnet? Nope, not Jerry Maguire. That's Sam's. I don't like that. I don't connect it with it very much. Not Jerry Maguire. No Googling either. No Googling. Obscure movie reference of the day. That would be fun to guess the baby's birth date. Can we do that, Allie? Can we use your baby's birthday? Can we do some guessing here? We'll give a estimated due date on the post, and then we'll do a when do we think it's going to come? No, it's not Jerry Maguire. Nope. Not Jerry Maguire. What are you going to do when you win? I'm going to Disneyland or Disney World or whatever. You got your organite necklace today. Awesome. Your people watching must not have mirrors in this town. Amber, you were like, last of my hair color. No, girl, go get some of that conditioner that I use. It is awesome. Awesome. You missed movie night. You were busy. You were off having fun. Okay, we're going to do that. I will do that. I was going to just pick these up as not Uncle Buck. Nope, not Hot Shots. It's obscure. You're in Toronto. Yay! What is the question? The movie reference. I know you guys didn't expect movie reference today, right? What are you going to do when you win? I'm going to Disneyland. Nope, not Griswold's. They were going to Wally World's. It is a horrible movie. It is just horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. So I had 2 cards jump out, and I'm trying to think of where this ladybug come from. Oh, I did a reading for somebody the other day. I think there was a ladybug. I'm like, there was a ladybug somewhere. I had 2 cards jump out, and I was going to put them right back in the deck because I just started to shuffle. Right, this deck's been shuffled a million times, so I know my cards are mixed. Yay, Christine Emerson! National Lampoons. Nope. No. Lori, it's within our. Last time you colored your hair. Oh no, this is a conditioner you put on in the shower. Oh, it is the best stuff. You put it on. It's so simple. You wash your hair. You put it on your hair after you wash it, and then you don't wait the prescribed time, because if you do, it will be fluorescent. I leave mine in like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I rinse it off, and I don't have any right now, which is why I'm silver. I didn't want to go buy any because there's some in Ohio. Please do not buy the blue. If you put that blue in your hair, you're gonna be blue. Not like, oh, a little blue. Oh my God, blue. Okay, so here's the cards I pulled. They say that after they win. No, they do. Some of them do, but it's because of a movie reference. I think it's because of a movie reference. The first card is all about that eagle. Mastery. Who is a master on this side? Who is a master? This is a trick question, and feel free to answer. Who's a master on this side of the veil, you guys? On this side. If we're not in life between lives, who's the master, right? In this lifetime. Does not mean that we should not attempt to master. It just, my thought here, what kind of conditioner? It's called, I think it's called Prisms. It's in a it's a hair conditioner, and it's in a reflective tube, and it's always to the right by the registers. So strive to be in charge, large and in charge. Nobody gets the movie reference. Okay, it's okay. No, it's really because it's a really bad movie. And I'll tell you in a minute. To get here, if you think about it, to become a master, what do you have to let go of? You have to let go of fear. You have to let go of things that are holding you back. And when do we do that? When we can see everything from the other side, right? Other side. When we can look back on this life from the other life. That's why I say mastery is on the other side, because we can look and we go, oh, I understand. We get past the fear of the passing, because you know, when we're on this side, we have so many little tiny little fears and crap like that. But do not stop trying. Oh, look at that, me with my busted up nail polish. Do not stop trying to master something. Don't stop, because the more you work towards it, the further you go on your quest, right? The further you go on your spiritual journey. So next time you don't have to do so much. You may not master it here. You may be the master of it on the other side, because that's where we see everything. That's where we know all of the truths. But it doesn't stop us from learning. That's what's beautiful. No, it doesn't have Val Kilmer in it either. You guys ready for me to tell you? Because it's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible movie. Try to master whatever you step into. Work on it. Because every time you do, you are getting closer and closer to being at the end of lessons. Lessons need to be learned. That's how we move forward. That's how we get towards our ascension. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. And that's what we're doing with these lives, right? We are going over and over and over the stuff that we need to make sure we are working towards ascension. I know, the sands are amazing, aren't they? Balls of Fury is the only other one. Tanya Lee. Ding, 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 ding. Balls of Fury. I told you it's a horrible, horrible, horrible movie. It's a horrible movie. Balls of Fury. And it's the only one I've ever heard it in. I don't know. Balls of Fury. What are you going to do when you win? I'm going to Disneyland. And then he gets the crap kicked out of him in the game. And it just kind of messes his life up, because he had a preconceived notion of that he was perfect. right? That he was, we're really going to talk about the Balls Fury, that he was perfect, that everybody told him, you got this, you're the man, you're going to win. And he was so confident in that he didn't think that anybody could be better than him. And somebody kicked his ass, and it messed him up. It threw him off of his, we're talking about Balls of Fury. It threw him off of his game in life. It threw him off life totally because someone knocked him off of his pedestal. And did he make it to maybe later on in life? I don't know, but it must have taken him a while because he hit a rock bottom. Never seen Balls of Fury? Amber Allen, good for you, man. Good for you. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. If you need to laugh, right, Tanya? If you need to laugh, what's the guy's name? The guy. I need more cowbell. What's his name? I need more cowbell. He's in it, and he plays the big Fang. He plays Fang. We've watched it a couple times. That Mr. Fry likes to watch some things that, like, he put on. Okay, I know a lot of people like The Big Lebowski, but how many times can you watch The Big Lebowski? And he put it on last night. I was like, okay, awesome. I'm so excited. But yeah, that was a big deal. That was a movie. We've seen it a couple times. You're out on the balcony watching the sunrise, watching and listening to the ocean. Christopher Walken. That's it. Thank you so much, Christopher Walken. Okay. And the other one that fell out is Good Luck. Here's the thing. If we're having, you need to watch My Chauffeur. I think I might have watched it before. I'm not sure. Good Luck, right? What I have to say about this is if you wake up in the morning and you feel more like a badger than a ladybug, what kind of day do you think you're going to have? Are you going to have a very badger day? A very merry badger day? Or are you going to have a ladybug day? Are you going to be creating the energy? Eurovision. Okay, you guys, if you want something stupid to laugh about, watch Eurovision, right, Tanya? Eurovision is hysterical. Blades of Fury is funny too. No, this is Balls of Fury. Eurovision cracks me up. It really did. We'll watch it. Maybe we'll watch it tonight because it's just that stupid. And Will Ferrell cracks me up. Anyhow, start your day with a ladybug man, right? If you start your day with a crappy attitude, you're creating that energy. Start your day with beautiful things like Lori is. We want to be where Lori is, right? Standing on the balcony, watching the sunrise over the Hawaiian Ocean. That's what we want. I know it's not called the Hawaiian Ocean, but I'm thinking of the Hawaiian area. So make your own look. Be that bright energy that brings that energy into your atmosphere, into your energy. Let's see what it says. You're a bright energy. I saw that part. But wait, I'm psychic. I saw that part. Let worry and go and be happy here and now. That is so. Eurovision's brand new, you guys. Eurovision is brand new. It's hysterical. We recommend it. Let worry go and be happy here and now. This is important because there's a lot of people that live 5 minutes ago or 5 minutes from now. And when you're living in those time frames, Caddyshack, amazing. Animal House, amazing, right? Classics. When you're living there and there, you can't live here. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. Young Frankenstein, right? Have I watched Cruella yet? No, but I want to so badly, but I'm cheap. So I'll wait till it comes out free. Love you some dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I would say The Money Pit with Tom Hanks. The Money Pit. I have not, if I've seen it, it's been years. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Look at us. Look at us. We have favorite movies. You know why? Because we have to have something that lightens our mood sometimes, right? Queen Bees was cute. I haven't seen that one yet. So feel good about being loving and colorful. You are a blessing to the world. So high anxiety. Yeah, it's another one. I love Mel Brooks stuff. I do love Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks can't come out with another a movie. He just can't. He just he didn't he's never laughed at one person. You know that? He's never laughed at one person. He laughs at everybody. Everybody's the butt of the joke, and nobody can take a joke anymore. Um, also note with this. Note with this. Your badger or ladybug energy is going to affect the people around you. Son-in-law, yeah, son-in-law. That's so stupid. Pauly Shore, he needs to stop though. He needs to stop. Pauly Shore needs to just like grow up. Um, your energy is gonna. You guys are killing me, men in tights, right? Men in tights. We've seen it a couple times. Go find out when sunrise blessing is. I can hear it. Oh, can you hear them welcoming the sun? Or are you talking about just hearing the sunrise? Ellie Rosebach. Can you hear them doing? Are they doing it somewhere? They're doing a welcome the sun ceremony. It's so amazing, so amazing. We accidentally we went to the dolphin beach, the snorkeling beach in on Oahu to go seashelling, and we snorkeled to see if the dolphins. I never one time that I was out there that the dolphins came. They're like, nah, we're anti Lisa. So we went back in and we were drying off on the beach, and here comes a group of Hawaiians. They had the shells. They were just dressed like they were going to work, right? They were just dressed like they were going to work. They had the shells. They come out and they stood on the rocks. Gosh, mediumship this morning, whatever. And they sang "Welcome the Sun," the welcoming the sun ceremony. And let me tell you, I have it recorded on my phone somewhere. I asked for permission to record, and it was the most beautiful, unbelievable, moving moment in my spiritual life. It was really gorgeous. Something about the Hawaiian energy. It's not just something about Hawaiian energy. It's everything about Hawaiian energy. If you're spiritual, it should be someplace to go. The energy is, it's just amazing, isn't it, Lori? It is amazing. Sam didn't. I don't think Sam. I've had my biggest moments there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm glad you're hearing it. What a blessing. What a blessing. Look, I could cry for you because I want to live there so badly, not because of the palm trees and the water, but that energy is so immersive. That energy is so here, right here, that you just feel that I think I shared it on My Mystical Life. Yeah. Yes, Madison says her daughter lives there and it's like coming home. And I tell Sam that, and Sam understands now because Sam wasn't quite as open the first time we went to Hawaii as the second time we went to Hawaii. Hopefully, there's a third time we go to Hawaii. And if we do a go again, it'll be for a couple years. But it feels like coming home. Not for everybody, I'm certain, but it does. It just settles, almost like you fly into the territory and something swirls right inside your chest, and you go, "Here I am." Lori, I'm so glad you're blessed to hear that. I really am. Brenda says, you're so right. 5 times I've been there. I want to live there. Now, I will never buy property there now. I will never. I thought about buying, we thought about buying property in the Big Islands, and the Hawaiians are smart. The Hawaiians are taking their land back. All of their properties were sold illegally. And there was a royal decree before World War II that the lands would never leave Hawaiian possession. And then this is live, yes. And then we ran over that, right? Business developers ran over that. So what's happening is now the Hawaiians are smart, and they are, well, they've always been smart, but they're noticing things, and they're claiming their property back. Like, seriously, they can walk up to your home if you bought a house, $5 million home on one of the islands, and say, my family is buried on this property. You're here illegally. You either have to pay me rent or leave. That's what they can do. So they have to go through the courts to do it as well, but they can do that. So that's a note. If you ever want to buy a piece of property in Hawaii, it isn't owned by who says they own it. And by the way, the people that pay for the property and buy that piece of property, they're out the money. They get nothing. It's just like purchasing a piece of illegal goods, isn't it? Someone told me I need to come and become one with Source and get grounded. It is an incredible place to ground. It is the first place I met Saint Germain, and I believe Metatron as well. But it's an amazing space. And the second time I went, I was given the soul, one of the Akashic record healings that I do will be opened up next month, by the way. I will be opening my books for booking for next month, and I might just go ahead and do that today. So if I do that, I will get online. I'm going to get online tonight anyways. If I do that, I will have my books open, and I'll let you know. Because booking, I will only have 4 appointments available for that particular healing session, and I will tell you about it. I'll tell you about it really quickly, just because like I said, I'll only have 4 for these because they take a lot of energy and a lot of, I almost bought a Hawaiian flute yesterday. You want a handmade uke. I don't know if they have the marketplace there, or like a flea market. I have no idea. On the Big Island, I have no idea, but man, go get one. I want to hear you play it. Okay. Can I do mine in person? Absolutely, Lori. If you want to do one, you can do it in person. I've never done one in person. How fun. Richard James, as long as it's not creepy. MyMysticalLife@hotmail.com is my email. We tell it like it is here, man. Don't be creepy. Okay. So when I'm doing the Akashic work that I do on, not the Akashic soul tapping, okay, it is the Akashic soul retrieval. What I do is I drop you down in shamanic journey. Okay. I drop you down in shamanic journey, and I take you in, and you get to meet Archangel Michael. And then you're fine, Richard. And then I drop down in shamanic journey, and I meet you there. We actually communicate within your meditation, and I will take you to meet Archangel Metatron and Saint Germain. There's a lot more that goes on, and guys, this is just the rough fleshing out of it. Saint Germain then allows us to go into, now they didn't used to allow us to go in. I used to go in alone and work on soul fragments, and I would bring them out. But now, if as long as I have people that will sit in the chair, that's the requirement. You have to sit in the chair that I provide for you. I step into your Akashic halls, which is your past lives, right? The record of everything you've ever have done or will do in any dimension. And as you're sitting in the chair, I retrieve up to 7 fragments that step forward at that time and are ready to be healed. So not only do you get to sit in the chair and watch this happen, but I bring these energies after they're healed up to you so that you can talk to them and fold them into your soul. And I do that 7 times. So, or up to 7 times. Now, not always 7 times. It just depends on how much energy is coming across. So that is, I'll only have 4. I will only have 4 of those available next month, once a week, because I won't do any more than that. The soul retrieval, that one, I don't know. I haven't looked at my books in a really long time, and I don't generally change my prices, so I have to go look at that. I have no idea. But I also have the soul tapping, which is where I give you an account of what happened. I tell you what I did instead of you going through it. Now, I also have to tell you that when you're sitting in that chair, you're not feeling any of the pain and trauma of the past piece. That's important to note. You're not feeling the pain and trauma of that. You're just able to sympathize with it. And it may jiggle memories. How long do they last? Hour and a half? About an hour and a half, I would say, somewhere in that area. It's just really deep work. It's really, really deep work. And it is basically soul retrieval on one of the deepest levels I have ever worked. And it was specifically handed to me by Saint Germain and Metatron. And they said, "This is what we're going to do." And I went, "Why?" Which is short for, why are you handing this to me? And they went, and this is their patent answer when I do that. They go, "Why not?" And I go, "Oh. What if you can't relax to do it?" I will tell you, Tracy, that this is done in the theta brainwave, which is a form of hypnosis. Anytime you do shamanic journey or guided meditation, it is a form of hypnosis. I've never had anybody not relax into it. It is the lilting sound of my voice. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It is something our soul wants, and we're successful at it because our soul wants it. Right? I also do shamanic work as well, you guys, where if you want a whole total healing session, cords cut, chakras worked on, soul retrieval, psychopomp, all that, I do that too. Lori's like, "Tell me about it." I've done this. I think Lori was the last one I did before I shut my books. Now I'll turn my books on and shut my books off because I'm trying to concentrate on teaching rather than doing readings. And I only work 1 day a week. So I'm spoiled. Right? I'm spoiled. I'm a princess. Okay. Just curious. Want to do soul retrieval, have had soul tapping with you, would like to do a full on soul retrieval. Soul tapping is a form of soul retrieval as well, Nancy. When I'm doing a full shamanic session, I only bring back up to 3 fragments. 1 to 3 fragments. I think the prices are there. Yeah, Christine, the prices should be on my page. You might have to click the scheduling link to see them. And the soul tapping is just what I tell you what I've done throughout the journey. I'll bring up to 5 on that, I believe. Up to 5 on that. I'll bring back up to 7. I bring back on when you're in person, when we're doing the journey together. But when I do soul shamanic, just shamanic practitioner work, I only bring up to 3 back. You need the total work. You need the whole spiritual tune-up. Tune-up, man. Okay, that's just me. And that's those are just some of the healing sessions I do. I don't maybe I should just do healing sessions for a month and then reading for another month. I think that might be a good thing to do. So I'm going to do a touch of mediumship if you guys don't mind. Is that okay? Can we do a touch of medium? Because I have somebody that's being a pain in my rump, and I don't need them following me around all day. That would be really great. Don't forget, tomorrow, you guys, comes out the Ashtar, the channeling with Ashtar, right? That'll be out in the membership. So if you guys are not part of the membership, we are a fun. What the heck? They changed all this. Would you stop changing my stuff? Gosh. If you're not part of the membership, look, there you can go. My Mystical Life. That happens to be our webpage as well, mymysticallife.com. Let's come with the card real quick. A soul tune-up. We need a soul tune-up. Stat. Aisle 5. Tune-up aisle 5. Shoot, I should have gotten a tune-up on the car. See, this is how my brain works. Got me tune-up on the car. Dang. But Sam's leaving me his car keys. He doesn't know it yet. He's leaving me his car keys while he goes. Whatever we do it nobly. You know, there's a lot to be said. And in people's word, do we think people's words mean a lot anymore, right? I take people at face value anymore. Sometimes you can, what an advantage of being an intuitive where you can go, I don't think that's actually a thing, you know, right? So it's really an advantage for us to be able to reach out and see if people are being noble to their word, or true to their word. But that's how we should live our lives. We should live our lives out there. Hi, yes, you can trust me. I want people to trust the words that come out of my mouth. I think that's incredibly important because I'm going to follow my words with deeds. I'm going to make sure that I can be dependable. And I think that is incredibly important. I know I just read the card, but I didn't read the card. But it says is be humble. That goes right there with being trustworthy and humble, right? We don't want to be, if you're going to be if you're going to be trustworthy, you're not going to be shouting from the rooftops that you're perfect, are you? No, because that is ego. And that right there, if you're going to have to tell me a million times that you're good at something and you say, I'm great, I'm the best, I'm going to go, well, who are you trying to convince? Okay. So we're going to do a touch of mediumship. Where intuition is the bullshit meter. Integrity is so important. We're going to do a touch of mediumship. I need a haircut so bad. I love that these guys are doing cement work next door. It's great. This would be a male energy. So here's how this goes. Let me do that really quickly. Yes, no, and I don't know. Please, I'm going to repeat this. Please don't give me information. I don't want to know who it is. I don't want to know who it is. Okay? This is so important. And everybody wants to come on and be like, that's my great Aunt Gertie. I don't want to know. I want to do, I like to do mediumship from a point of, if I give you information, if you can take it, then take it. Yes. If I'm start talking about somebody and you can't take it at all, don't bother. It's okay. Just enjoy somebody else getting a message, right? So when I start giving information, you need to be able to take 95% of the information. You can't pick, you can't cherry pick, right? You can't say, well, you know, I have like 2 out of 10. It's for me. I want you to be able to take 95 to 100% of the information. So yes, no, I don't know is also a valid answer. If you don't know some information, that's perfectly fine too. It may just be family tales because sometimes people come back from several generations back, right? So yes, no's, I don't knows, but don't tell me about great Aunt Gertie. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Here we go. Aha. You know, I couldn't find a meme of that. Don't be nuts. Okay. So I do have a man. I have a guy. I have a man. I'm not call him a guy. Oh, okay. So I have a male energy. I want to talk about him being, he talked about the stars. He loved the stars. He loved the night sky. Something about a falling star. I just saw, I saw a falling star in the black sky, and like he would watch the stars. I'm not quite sure if it was an extraterrestrial thing, if he was like waiting for an ET or watching for something in the night sky. But I do see a falling star, and he thought it was one of the most beautiful moments of his life. And I hear Jiminy Cricket in the background. So when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, that kind of thing. And I feel like he might have drawn as well. I think he might have drawn. I have huge lag, by the way. Huge lag. So it takes me a while to see things. Please don't. Please don't do that around me right now. I would appreciate it if you'd go lay down, though. I have nothing for you. With that, I get to clean my glasses. Okay. Good morning, my wonderful husband. How are you this morning? Okay. So here's where we're at. We have a man. I don't know the age on this gentleman, but he watched the stars. He thought the night sky was beautiful. He witnessed a falling star. I don't know if he was watching for maybe extraterrestrial. He was looking for proof of something else. I understand. Thank you so much. He wanted to believe beyond what people had told him was available to him. The when you wish upon a star thing is all about, this is what I was told, but I'm going to stretch my belief system out this way. And I think he was given crap about it. I think somebody in the family was like, you can't do that. And so this is a male energy that who can take this? He does love us. And he keeps calling himself a guy. And I'm thinking that that may mean that he had some like a wise guy kind of feeling to him. Like I kind of want to say mobby kind of feel, like he's sharp dresser. Diana Ken. Anybody else take this? I love his message. Is this going to be a quick one? I don't have to go through like 20 people going, I can take it. It's because I chastise everybody at the beginning, right? Okay. I have a lot of lag. So I have Madison Edwards as well. You have to be able to take 95 to 100% of all this information. I kind of want to say that this guy had dark hair. And I also want to say, wonderful evening to you, Richard. Go have a nice dinner. Go have a nice dinner, and we hope to see you again. Right, Tanya? But there's, you know what I'm talking about, though. You know what I'm talking about. So I have 2 yeses. Gosh, it has a wise guy feel. Like his hair was dark. He was a great dresser. He not great dresser, but he knew how to be spiffy. Spiffy might have been a word, or everybody say bye to Richard. What is it about folding cuffs? Can anybody take folding, like he maybe folded a shirt like this, or folded up some kind of cuff? I'm not quite sure. He was dapper. He was very dapper. That is a good word for that. That's a fine answer too, Madison. It's a fine answer. If this is somebody that has passed away later on in life, I get a greaser feel from the folding up. Okay, I get a greaser feel. I see the movie Grease, and like this person when they were younger did something like that. Do I get this is hard on this guy to do age, because he's giving me earlier on in life. And I think that the searching for something more than what I have a shortness of breath as well. when it comes to how he passes, I feel like it had a lung issue of some sort or some sort. I feel like he might have been on oxygen in his last hours, something like that. So it's hard to really get a feel for the age on him, because he's giving me a scope of life. He's giving me a scope of life. Now we're to the point. Can you tell me what you're validating, Madison? Are you validating cause of death? I also want to feel like he might have had some sort of neurological, maybe a stroke of some sort. I get a feeling of heaviness on one side. It wouldn't have been maybe noticeable so much, but he's just giving it to me as something that was a present that had happened. Yeah, I get this whole vibration on one side of my face. Like, it's the weirdest thing, you guys, when half your lips vibrate. It's like a line of demarcation down the middle and only one side vibrates. So that to me means one whole side of the body was affected with a neurological issue. I have an older gentleman that now we're going to older gentlemen. He was searching for answers. He would stare at the stars and be like, "There's so much more out here than what I'm seeing." And he had a falling star moment. And I also heard Jiminy Cricket, so he was always looking for something beyond what he was told was possible. But that happened later on in life. I feel like as he was younger, he was a very sharp dresser, and he folded cuffs for some reason. Whether it was on his shirt or on his pants, and it feels like he had a shortness of breath, and there was lung issues. Madison Edwards. I really kind of, and it's for Madison. It's for Madison. As soon as I went to say this could be for Madison, I got like, ugh. Quit being so slow. Is really kind of what the feeling was. I'm telling you, I'm here for somebody. Why are you not listening to the words coming out of my mouth? Kind of thing. So this is for Madison. With his VO5. I love it. But didn't he look good? Didn't he look good? Let me see what the message is here. Basically, this is what he's saying, and I'm just going to give you word for word what he's saying to me so that you can take from it whatever you get from it, okay? The world is so big, and you're in one corner. You have one thing. Life is about the experiences, not about the day to day to day to day. There's so much more out there. Set a map for yourself. Set a way to achieve travel. He really thinks you need to travel and see there's something out there that's going to shake a memory for you. There's something out there that's going to make you feel deep and make you feel profound emotions. And he's like, you need to go see more than right there. And he's not talking maybe the world, but go do things. Don't just revolve in one area and one pattern. And I think he feels like you are stuck in this one little pattern. Like it's almost like strings are being pulled. And he's like, this is what we do every stinking day. Shake it up. Shake it up. Take a day trip. Run away for the weekend, sleep in the car if that's what you need to do. As long as you have the gas money to do it, go do something new. It's about the experience. And it's not just about the experience for you, but it's about the experience for the people that you take with you to go do this. Find something interesting around you. It doesn't have to be far. Do you realize how many of us Google what to do in our state? How many of us look for what is new that we could do in our state? It doesn't have to be a new thing. It could be revisiting something that has been forgotten. We don't do what they used to do with travel. People used to travel to go to historic areas. Now what do? We tear them down. They're saying go find something to do within your area and have fun. Learn something at the same time. and enjoy the experience. Don't rush to get there. Don't rush to get there. Enjoy the trip. There's so many things. When we end up in a new space, I'm always trying to find the new things to do in the area. Are there ley lines? Are there sacred sites? Are there great parks to go to? Where can I take my dogs? All of these things I will look up because it is so important to shake yourself up out of a rut. And she just said she was in a rut. Get out of that rut. That's not what life's about. That's not how we learn our lessons. And he's like, get your shit together. Get out of the rut. You know you're in a rut. Why are you staying there? Nancy says, we have 40 times this last 2 years. Can't afford to go too far. And you don't have to, right? You can, if you have the gas money to get someplace just to see something new. Do you know what are ley lines? Ley lines are the energetic bloodlines of the planet. Look up ley lines. You'll notice that almost every sacred site on the planet, every dolmen, every pyramid, every Mayan city is on the crossroads of a ley line. You'd be surprised. Renee, up by you, there's ley lines up by you. Absolutely. I know that. The Serpent Mound in Ohio. Ley lines. He used to travel cross country by car. I have goosebumps. And he could have gotten on a plane, right? And you know what I hear? I hear, Madison, I hear Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't know if he was ever been to Albuquerque. Yeah, I want to go to Montana. The dolmen are amazing. Albuquerque, New Mexico, when you're leaving Albuquerque and you're heading towards you're heading towards Texas, right? If you ride the rumble strips, it plays America the Great. Who knows this stuff? It's things you can Google that are small little things, like driving down the road and putting your tires on a rumble strip that has been toned to a song. Right? It's the little things. Embrace the little things. I think, I know I'm going to be in Michigan the end of July. I might turn that into something. We'll see. So what do you guys have planned to shake up your box and go see something new? April says, I'm going there this weekend and camping with a friend in the area for the summer solstice. Yeah, I have friends that are going for the summer solstice. He knows. You know what, Madison, tell him thank you, because he's with you all the time. All you do, a thought away. Yeah, we try to find new things and unusual things to do when we go places. Santa Fe is chocked full of them. He was never appreciated by his wife and family. You plan on being in Michigan in July? It's going to be the last weekend in July that I'm going to be in Michigan. I'm thinking about going to Mackinac with my father. And I don't know how long I'll be up that way, but I think I'm going to have a drumming circle at my house if my my yard looks okay, because I never know how my yard's going to look when I get home to Ohio. We might have I might open up a drumming circle at the house for one evening. That'd be fun. Okay. Everybody, I have to get my husband ready to head off to, you're going to 5th through 18th to Sturgis for bike. You wild woman. You're going to bike week? Go girl. My 50th birthday, I do 50 things I have not done, so that would be exciting, right? Road trip. I know that Isis and Aaron are talking about coming to visit. We have quite a few people talking about coming to visit. And Santa Fe is a really, really cool place. And with that, I have to pack my husband for the day. Oh man, what did I just do? Hey. All right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. And I am going to be on this evening. It's probably going to be, I'll try to contain the boobies. sometimes they have a mind of their own. Ever been to Mardi Gras? Okay. So I have not done anything like that. Can we join the drumming virtually? I don't see why not. I just don't know how the lag will go, but I think that would be fun. My dog decided it's time to be a dork. Can you see the dorkiness behind me? That is dog dorkiness right there. The other one wants nothing to do with it. He's like, I'm heading. I'm out. So my lighting is better today. Either that or I just put makeup on. I'm not quite sure. Absolutely. If you guys, Lori Spears knows of a great place, and I'll ask her about it next time she's on, to be able to buy Remo drums, which is a synthetic skin. I do love my natural. I have an elk skin drum and I have a horse skin drum. Don't judge. The horse skin, all made by native guys, all made by native. And I do enjoy them, but when you take them outside, they tend to lose tone and go flat very quickly. So if you're going to be doing an outside situation, I do recommend getting a nice synthetic drum, and Remo makes a fiber skin drum that is amazing, keeps its tone. And then we can talk about beaters. I just bought a new beater. I don't know where it went. It's on the table over there. I just bought a new native beater, and I bought it because it's a very rigid beater, and the other ones I have are been fluffy, and they change the tone of the drum. So wherever you go, do we need to do a drum? I think we need a drum class. That's fun. Let's do a drum class. I know we have the angels class, and then we're going to do a drum class. Drum class, because we do it in shamanic, but we don't really talk about it much here, right? Use the Remo. They're the best for outside. They are great for outside. All right, you guys. I'm putting down a drum class on my my thingy here, and I am in the perfect area. Maybe I can find. When it's native made, it's always okay because I do it sacredly. Absolutely. Have pencils? No, I don't have any pencils. I have a pen, so I can't write in my thingy yet. I haven't found pencils yet. I know. I don't get out much. Aloha, Trina. Aloha, Trina. We have a friend on the Big Island this weekend. She's been posting. She was listening to ceremony this morning. They were welcoming the sun. It was beautiful. She was telling us about it. Exciting. I'm like, I want to go. I know time differences, but I'm going to be online tonight about 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to be on. It's written, so it is written, so it shall be. And yeah, that's the theory. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm so lucky. Somebody wants to sell me an extended warranty. All right. Good morning from New Zealand. Oh, she was talking about them singing. I'm like, I know what they're doing. The sun was just rising, and I know what they're doing. I'm so excited for her that she got to hear it. She didn't get to see it. She got to hear it. But I think that just take me in and adopt me. Just adopt me. It'll be easier on me. She lives on Oahu, everybody. It'd just be easier on me if you just adopt me. Okay. The lag here is horrible. Horrible, I'd say. Anyhow. All right, guys. Have a great afternoon. I will talk to you later on this evening. Today, I will be doing the Ash Targe handling, and that will be recorded for the private membership, and that'll be out tomorrow. So everybody have a wonderful afternoon. I'm super excited about my day. I hope you're super excited about yours, and we will chat later. So find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are. All right, guys. Bye.